So let's start with some breathing. So, with your feet just comfortably underneath your shoulders, put your hands on your lower abdomen and take some breaths. I will be demonstrating some things in the seated position, but everything that we do today is pretty much the same, seated, whether you're seated or standing up. So take a few breaths down into your lower abdomen and feel the calming effects. Soothes the nervous system, it calms down the brain. In Qigong, we say that when you breathe down into your belly, it takes your energy down, and so the brain gets more calm. There's less repetitive thoughts, less worry. And now let's breathe a little bit more. So put your hands on the sides of your waist, just above your waist, really, underneath your rib cage, and then press in. I have my hands like that. I'm pressing in. You could also do any variation that you want. And then inhale, and with your muscles, expand your sides and push your hands out. And then keep the pressure on your hands as you exhale and let that relax. So you're challenging your diaphragm, which is a muscle. It goes around all around the ribs here. It separates the rib cage from the rest of the organs. Breathing is very important. And so we want to exercise and have very strong breathing muscles. So now we've added a little bit of lateral breathing. Now breathe into your lower back. So I just have my hands here in my low back around the kidneys area. This is kidney breathing. And then inhale and just drop the tailbone down a little bit. So I'm not really tucking under, just lengthening the low back and breathe into that area. Inhale into your hands. It's stimulating to the kidney organs, sort of like a massage. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Let's do spinal cord breathing. So breathe in and soft, loose fists, elbows go back. And then exhale, round over. Mm. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round your back a little bit. Pull in on your belly so you can get a little bit more movement in your spine. We're activating and invigorating all the joints in the spine. Let's do two more. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Let's do a little exercise to for shoulder opening into your neck, upper back. So it's standing with your feet under your shoulders. Step forward with your right and back with your left a little bit. And so the movement is going to be shifting your weight just gently forward and back. And this is called deer running. So you make your arms and your hands into the deer's legs. So you just have a soft, loose fist. This is the deer hoofs. There's a whole series of exercises called the 5 element frolics, and this is one from the deer frolics. So as you first shift your weight forward and then circle your arm back. Now you can make a big circle or you can make a small circle. It's just something, and then shift your weight forward to start to exercise into your shoulders, just gently without strain. Keep on breathing. You can just breathe through. If your shoulders are an issue, then you can just do small little make the levers shorter by bending at the elbows. Whatever works. And then gradually, if you keep doing this, you'll feel that the shoulders and into the upper back, maybe even into the neck, loosening up. I've been doing this one for a few days now in a row after not doing it for a long time, and I do feel a difference. A little bit more shoulder opening is happening. Last one. And then let's just shift the feet around. So we'll do the other side. You still have your deer paws, your deer hooves. Shift your weight forward and now shift back as your arm goes back. Shift forward as the other arm goes. It's a little bit of a twist. Notice how this feels. See if it feels a little bit different on this side. I have one side, one shoulder, and into the neck. It's much tighter than the other side. So this one feels very open and free. This one feels a little sluggish, but it's better than it was a few days ago. Do one more and then two more. Last one. And let your arms come down to your sides. And return your feet to under your shoulders and take a breath and start to notice how you feel. How just the few exercises and breathing that we've done has started to affect your body. Now let's do another shoulder opener. So for this one, take one hand. So take your uh, left hand and put it behind you, and it can be at any level. And if your shoulder's pretty open, you can push your hand up fairly high, like this. Okay, now I'm going to turn around and show it to you from the front. And the other hand is like this. So the palm is just to the side in this Taoist prayer type position. So let's inhale first. And then exhale and push your hand around as you turn. Turn your head looking behind you. And you can even push your hand a little bit to get a little more twist without straining. And then inhale and come back to the center. It's exhale. Usually it's exhale when you twist. And you can now pull your arm back a little bit to add a little more twist. It helps if you're standing up to bend your knees a little bit so that you can get a little more twist out of it. So it's exhale here and inhale. Notice how this feels. It just so happens that the hand that's behind my back is from the shoulder that's tighter. And even from the last time I did this, I feel a little loosening or improvement. And then let your arms come down. Breathe in and breathe out. And then let's do the other hand behind. It can be any height, and it may not be the same height as the other one. If you want, you can push it up. All right. Feet underneath your shoulders or just sitting down. If you're sitting down, have your feet wide apart. Exhale as you twist. You can push a little bit, turn your head, and then inhale and come back to the center. You can exhale through your mouth too. Keep inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So it's a releasing type of an exhale. Once more on each side. And then release your arms down. And now notice how you feel. Feel your shoulders, feel up into your neck, upper back. And then open your legs a little wider. And then put your hands on your thighs. And then just start shifting your weight and swaying back and forth. This is moving the body like a river. So if you want to be seated, it's the same thing. So first, you shift your shoulders and then your head follows, just like you're in the water. You are like water. And then if you're standing, you can like lean forward a little bit. You still have your hands here. Notice we're doing a lot of movements in all directions for the spine. Very important for your overall health. Keep moving much as you can. So if you're standing, you just lean forward a little bit, and so that your gaze is about 8 or 10 feet in front of you on the floor. And then come back to the center. And then let's do a forward fold. So you can go over part way or all the way, whatever feels good. If you can lean all the way over, try to relax your neck. You can keep your hands to support yourself on your thighs. But if it feels good, just let yourself hang over. And then put your hands on your thighs again, bend your knees, and slowly stand up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now let's do another variation of moving the body like a river. So you just start this way again. And then when you go over to the left, support your weight on your hand, or if your legs are really wide apart, then you can put your elbow down. And then this arm just comes over your head. You want to reach up a little bit, get a nice stretch along the side, then do the same thing on the other side. Inhale on this part and exhale as you go through. If you're sitting down, it's the same thing, legs wide. you might want to use your hand on your thigh, or if you're sitting, or you might want to put your elbow down. Get a little bit more of a stretch. So it's inhale on this part and exhale as you do the transition. When you're doing a side stretch like this one, a lot of times it's inhale. Just filling up your lungs can get you a little bit more of a stretch. And then just one more time on the other side. And then let's have another forward fold. You can adjust your feet if that feels better. And you can exhale through your mouth. And then put your hands on your thighs. Clasp your hands and reach up. Ah. And then you might want to rest your feet a little bit. But we're going to use our legs wide apart again on the next exercise. Same thing if you're sitting or standing. Put one hand on your hip and then the other hand this way. We're going to do one of the teacup exercises. This one is more making a Z or a zigzag with your arm rather than circles. So this is what it looks like. So you shift your weight over to the right, and then you try and keep your palm up as you bring your hand over. And then you circle your arm down, palm still facing up as much as you can, and then go over to the other side. And then shift your weight again. This time you go over your head, and then you're back to where you started from. Just breathe through this. You can move as slowly or a little quicker if that feels better for you. If you go a little bit slower, you can get maybe a little bit more range of motion. Just try to keep your palm facing up. Good thing it's energetic tea and energetic teacups. Ah, one more time. And then let's do the other side. Palm faces up, teacup in place. And then shift your weight over, palm still up as you spiral over to the other side. And then spiral over your head. And back to the beginning again. Breathing, just breathe through this. We're circulating energy, creating spirals of energy. There's a lot of things that use the spiral. DNA, some leaves have a spiral pattern as they open. Shells, ocean waves. And just one more time. Circulate your energy. And release that. Go ahead and shake out your feet a little bit, shake out your arms. Let's do another exercise. for releasing and purging out old stuck energy, old thinking patterns, old habits that you want to change. This is called snake shedding its skin. So we start out here, palms together. And whenever you're in this position, you can take a moment and think of something you're grateful for. Fill your heart with gratitude. And now here's the movement. You take your palms, they start to face down and then circle around, coming back up, pointing to your heart. And then open your arms out. You're open to the blessings of life. And then pull all that in. Push the fresh energy down, which can push the old dark energy out to the surface. And then inhale and bend over. This is where you really shed your skin. Circle your arms out and then back in and then up, open, and exhale here. Exhale with gratitude. Let's do that again. Reach your arms out, receive energy, and then pull it in. Exhale in this part. Get taller. Inhale, exhale, and release. Do the same thing if you're sitting down. You can have your legs just in this same kind of position. And again, breathe in, accept that heavenly energy, push down. Breathe in and exhale, release everything you don't need anymore. And then open. One more time. Circle your arms out and around. Open your chest, open your heart. And then exhale as you push your hands down. Old energy release here. Inhale, exhale. Exhale through your mouth. And then pause in this position for a moment of gratitude. Just breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Let your arms come down. Shake out your feet a little bit. And let's just do one more time of shaking up the energy, a little bouncing and shaking. And we'll add healing sounds. The healing sounds are meant to be purging, releasing, letting go of the old, heavy, stuck energy. All right, so just bounce your knees a little bit, and let's do the lung sound first. That's that S sound, hissing sound. Do the whispered version this time. Releasing any heavy energy from your lungs, and the lung energy. Same thing again. Now let's do the kidney sound, which is that sound, wind on top of the mountain. Again. And now the liver sound, which is shushing sound. Heart sound, which is that HA sound. And spleen sound, which is that HO sound, but in the back of your throat. It sounds guttural. Oh. And last, we'll do the triple warmer sound, overall release. That's HE sound. And then gradually slow down. And now feel your body. Feel the lightness of the energy running through your arms, your legs, your torso. Just breathe in and enjoy that sensation. And breathe out. And now let's go into the flow section. Some more slow movements after we've done some purging. That's to be able to bring in and attract energy in through all of our energy flows. So let's start to move the spine a little bit. We've done a lot of spine work. And so this time we're just going to do like a wave through the spine, like this. So it's fairly subtle, like this. So with your chin, you just make a small circle and then round up. Doesn't have to be a big movement. And we'll add that into a flow. And this is for opening and releasing the heart and also the throat chakra and letting some sound out. So let's start like this. I just kind of lost my, yes, okay. So back of the hands together, and then that wave goes up through. This is very similar to the fountain, only we're going up past the heart this time and to the throat. And then your hands come forward, palms face up, and then you open your arms out. This signifies clearing of through the heart and the throat chakras or energy centers. So it's inhale here. And then when you open your arms out this way, hum. So it's mm. Let's do that again. You don't have to really lean all the way over. Just energetically pull energy up through the bottom of your feet, it's through the inside of your body, all the way up to the throat. And then mm, again. And now this time, when you make your humming sound, picture you're sending out positive vibrations into the world. Mm, send out blessings. Mm, it's just the same if you're seated and standing. Mm, one more. Mm. Bring your arms down and make an energy ball in front of you. Feel your hands. You might want to play with your energy ball. You can expand it with one side at a time or both sides, whatever really feels good and whatever brings out that energy sensation into your hands. And we are also letting this translate into the energy of the lower dantian, right behind where we're holding this energy ball. And now just hold your energy ball this way. Put your left hand on top, and we'll do a position which can be called between heaven and earth. So relax that upper hand and just let it float up as you reach your arm up just about to the top of your head. And then turn palm up, palm down. So you're facing heaven and earth. So you have the heavenly energy, the yang energy, the earth energy, yin energy, and then have the human combination of yin and yang in the middle. You can feel, if you focus on your palms, maybe you can feel the energy sensation on your hands. And then bring your hands closer together. Still relax that upper hand. Create that energy ball smaller here. You're consolidating. And then rotate the ball 3 times. One, just slowly. This represents stirring the energy into your lower dantian, into the belly. And now the other hand is on top. Relax that hand, let it float up, palm down, receive energy. Think of your hands and your fingers like plugs. You're plugging into the source energy of yin and yang. And then float that top hand down, consolidate the energy, and then 3 rotations. 1, 2, very mindfully, 3. And expand the energy. And then bring your hands closer together and 3 rotations. Okay, let us combine that with another exercise. It's called single arm pebble in the pond. So instead of doing the rotations, we'll do pebble in the pond, and I'll show you how that goes. So we'll start out the same way with reach your arms, one arm up, palm face down, connecting heaven and earth energy. And then consolidate that energy into your own lower dantian in the belly center. And now this is the pebble in the pond part. So you reach your arm out like the ripples going out in all directions if you drop a pebble in the water. And then you scoop energy, and now this palm is facing up, and we're ready to go on the other side. Make the energy ball here. And then inhale, float, or exhale, float this arm up. Inhale, bring your hands closer together. And then pebble in the pond. So you circle, you exhale the first half and inhale on the second half. Exhale and expand. Inhale consolidate. And then exhale and inhale. You're collecting more energy and pulling it into your system. One more time. And then just hold the energy ball in front of you. Feel your hands. If you want to play with the energy ball, bring that sensation out even more distinctly. Now let's do a little very simple flow that is scooping energy up, using that energy to release in the neck and shoulder area. We did a lot of that earlier, and we just want to finish that off, put the cherry on top with this exercise. So with your right arm, you reach over and scoop up energy. And then you take that energy and you put it towards the back of your neck into your shoulders, but without touching. And then you push out your hand so you're releasing the old tired energy. And then do the same thing on the other side. That hand floats down, the other hand floats up. And then pull that energy around you, protective, and then release the old stagnant energy. And then as this arm floats down, the other one can float up. Exhale as you release. Inhale as you collect. Exhale, release the old tired energy. Same thing again. If your shoulder has some limitations, then just do the best you can with your intention. Even if you can't bring your arm all the way back, just sweep your hand over and do the same thing with your intention. Turns into a beautiful kind of dance. And then this time, return to your ball of energy, your chi down here by your lower abdomen, and take a moment to check in with that. We've done a lot of uh, energy exercises today. Maybe your hands feel just loaded with energy, like energy mittens are around your hands. Let's turn the palms facing up. This is a good one to do sitting down, although some people feel that they feel energy better if they're standing. But palms facing up, either way, sitting or standing. And then you can gently elevate one hand and then let it fall down, and do the same thing on the other side. See what feels good to you. You might want to do both at the same time. You might want to play with them a little bit. Feel the energy on your hands. And now let's use this energy, and you can put it Put your hands on your body anywhere that needs some extra help. It could be your shoulder. You can just touch your shoulder. If you want to, you can leave your hands off. You can just go ahead and touch around your shoulder or your neck if that's sore, your low back, digestive system, anywhere that really needs some support. Add energy in there and then use your intention to let it soak in and be absorbed. And now inhale, we'll have pulling down heaven. And this time put one hand on top of the other, both facing down. And then palms face towards you and bring your hands down to about just around your waist level. And then you touch the index finger and thumb and cinch the belt meridian here. Inhale on this part. Protective energy is pulling you together. Inhale. And then you have one hand over the other. Now the palms are facing down. Now they change to facing towards you, but they're not touching each other. There's space in between here. And then you bring it down to your lower dantian and inhale as you cinch the belt meridian. Exhale and inhale. Exhale as you glide your hands down and inhale. One more time. And then bring your hands onto your lower dantian, your belly area. Bring your legs closer together. Let's have bamboo in the wind. Just settle your energy. Let it circulate where it needs to go. And then absorb any extra energy down here in your life energy battery. And allow yourself to gently rock and sway. Not a planned movement, it's just a natural, relaxed movement. And then relax your arms down. And let's do a short meditation. You can sit or lie down for this meditation. You want to get a blanket or a sweater or something if you want to stay warm as we sit for the next 10 minutes or so. Make yourself comfortable. And if you're sitting, either sit forward in your chair so you can straighten your spine or put cushions behind you. If you're lying down, just do what you need to do to make yourself more comfortable. Now we'll have a meditation on the healing colors. So we've already done the healing sounds, which purge and take out the old stagnant energy. And now we're going to add in energy of by using the colors and the frequencies of the different colors that resonates with different organ meridians. So go ahead and just relax and close your eyes and start to do some deep breathing. Sound and color can often work together to harmonize the body's internal energy. So in today's meditation, we'll use colors associated with the internal organs. And in Qigong and in traditional Chinese medicine, the organs are more than just the function of, like for the heart, of pumping blood. They have other attributes. And we'll talk a little bit about those attributes too. And this is a way to tune up or tonify that energy, the energy of the internal organs, strengthen and strengthen the positive qualities of those energy flows. So just relax and close your eyes. Breathe slowly and deeply through your nose. Each organ, which is considered to be a reservoir of energy, has its own unique frequency and its own unique color. For example, the heart is associated with the color red. It is said that the heart is the ruler of our emotional energy. The other organs contribute, but the heart oversees the emotional energy. So now imagine the heart glowing red, like the embers of a fire. This is a warm, glowing red color. It's slightly to the left side on your chest, right where your heart would be located. The red light of the heart represents the emotional energy of the heart, the positive qualities of love, joy, compassion, gratitude. As you visualize the bright red light in your heart, it makes it easier for the heart to stay tuned in to those positive qualities: love, joy, compassion, gratitude. Keep slowly breathing through your nose. Red color by your heart, all around your heart, infusing your heart. Breathe in love, joy, gratitude, compassion. And next to the heart, we have the lungs. And the lungs are associated with the pearly white color. Imagine pearly white light in the lungs, all around and through the lungs, the front, the back, the sides, the top, the bottom, pearly white. Keep slow, deep breathing. The pearly white color resonates with the feelings of inspiration, courage, and confidence. An energy that helps you to move forward with calm confidence. Bright white light in the lungs. Now on the lower right-hand side of the rib cage is your liver. Breathe green light into your liver. See a beautiful green light, which represents kindness, generosity, abundance, creativity. If it's hard to visualize the green color, you can just focus on the liver area and feel energy on your right side. Or you can connect to these emotional qualities that the liver tunes into. Kindness, generosity, creativity. And on the left side of the rib cage is the spleen stomach area. The association is with yellow light, bright yellow light. This represents being centered and grounded. The spleen is associated with the earth element. So centering, grounding, the ability to keep the mind open and present. Bright yellow light on the left side of the rib cage. Get the feeling of being grounded and centered. Energy, when it's in the center, the belly area of the body, helps the mind stay open. The mind stays present and spacious. Keep slowly breathing in that yellow light. Feeling of being centered, being grounded, open-minded, and in the present moment. And at your lower back area or the back of your abdomen, you have your kidneys. The kidneys are associated with blue light and connected also with the water element. Picture bright blue light in your kidneys. This bright blue color represents tranquility and inner peace. Tranquility and inner peace, along with a deep sense of contentment and relaxation. The ability to rest in the present moment with ease into where you are right now. Bright blue light by your lower back, kidney area. Mm. And keeping your eyes closed, take a deep breath and put your hands on your lower abdomen. Feel centered, grounded, at peace. We've cultivated the energy of the mind and the body in our practice today. The colors we used today are like instruments in a symphony orchestra. Now they're tuned up and ready to play in harmony. Slowly make a circle on your lower abdomen. Center your energy, absorb the energy, feel relaxed, and slowly open your eyes and return to a waking state, feeling calm and centered. Breathe in and breathe out. And take a little stretch. Do a little tapping on your head. Bring you back into the everyday world. And smooth your hair. Massage your face a little bit. Sweep down your chest. And then put your hands together in front of your chest and breathe in with gratitude And exhale blessings. Thank you for joining in today, and I'll see you next time.